Thank you. It's exciting to be here today. I'm Michael Freeman. I'm the Executive Chairman of Spectrum Advanced Manufacturing Technologies here in Colorado Springs, and Occutrex, its parent. And we are in the spaceflight, aerospace, medical device industries, and have been. Spectrum has been for 27 years here, providing never-fail electronics assemblies and now 3D visualization modules that you can see right here on either side of me, along with our partners and prime contractors with the Department of Defense, NASA Goddard, the Air Force Academy, and many others. Today, as you heard, I'm announcing a significant expansion of our physical plant of over 200,000 square feet of new manufacturing and office space in Colorado Springs, and over 100 new employees in the next 5 to 6 years. We are here to accept the very generous tax and job incentives, which will help all of us with our mission fulfillment. We are very appreciative of these incentives from the state, county, and city governments. Some of you may remember back in last October 2023, Occutrex became the runner-up in the Colorado State Chamber's top 10 coolest things manufactured in Colorado. We were behind Lockheed Martin, who sent a missile out to an asteroid and brought back some dust. So we were okay with being number 2. But before we go any further, I'd like to thank some of the dignitaries behind me. First, I'd like to thank Governor Jared Polis. He's an entrepreneur and businessman himself who understands clearly how important it is for the state of Colorado to continue to support growing businesses, especially in the core area of space flight and aerospace. Governor, I promise you the 100 new positions that Occutrex Spectrum will provide here in the Springs will include administrators, analysts, engineers, managers, technicians, line workers, and others, which will fuel our growing companies and which will fuel your Colorado growing economies. Thank you very much, Governor. I would also like to acknowledge and thank Cammie Bremer that we met just a minute ago, our El Paso County Commissioner who has distinguished herself as pro-business, pro-growth champion for economic development, and thank you for your part in making these awards possible. And then I'd like to thank our Colorado Springs Mayor, Emmy Modelag, man of faith, vision, and community engagement, who previously, I realized, served as the Small Business Development Director. So I know you're a man that understands that a thriving community depends on the economic security and growth of the jobs in the community. And I'd like to also thank Joanna Rita Klugmeyer for her help, leadership, and guidance in helping us file and obtain these incentives, and my dear friends from Five Star Bank, Eileen Barrows, Executive Vice President, and Mike Ledger, the CEO, who will finance our new acquisition building that you'll see in just a minute in the video. And Five Star has a mission to promote aerospace and space flight in Colorado Springs. We're happy to have them as a partner. About the new building, real quick, we're dedicating it today, naming it after my father and mother, calling it the Brigadier General Richard C. and Gwendolyn Freeman Commercial Manufacturing Center. General Freeman was a top Air Force fighter pilot who was one of the few pilots who transitioned all the way from F-86 fighter planes to F-15s in the Air Force and later in the Air National Guard. On the side, he ran 3 businesses, including a computer company, and when the eye disease, advanced macular degeneration, sidelined him, it was his vision that led to the development of our OcuLens augmented reality headset for AMT that really was the motivating force in creating Occutrex. My parents were an exemplary military family with 14 children, starting with 5 children that were their own, and then they chose to open their hearts to 9 other children through adoption, 5 of which were Air Force children who lost their parents when they were minors. 3 were Vietnamese children who were stuck in the Philippines, and the last one was a orphan from the Imphal area of India. We're also announcing our new clean room building for wiring and harnessing called the Deep Space Center. We've had a long history of success in building circuit boards, wiring and harnessing final assemblies for many exciting projects, like we just finished the electronic control assembly for the Psyche mission. Many of you may know about that. It's the mission to a far out asteroid And it's the first time NASA has used laser communication instead of radio frequency communication. They can send billions of bits of information back and forth. We built the circuit cards and electronic components that run those lasers. We have many staff here, including Jeff Gilbert, who's our COO right now, and in July he will become our CEO for Spectrum. And in closing, I'd like to say thank you to all the dignitaries here. Thank you for the incentives. Come by our booth at 721 and you can see our products and sense some of the excitement and anticipation we have for our new Architect Spectrum Advanced Manufacturing Complex. Thank you.